Welcome back to Life to the Max. You ever wonder when you see somebody whitewater rafting, what if you tried to do that not in nature but artificially and create your own park? We've got a man that can show you how you get that done. Who else? Dan Monsky.
St. Anthony Falls, the extraordinary natural river feature which attracted early industrial establishments to Minneapolis, is a perfect location for the development of a whitewater park.
You take some water out of the mighty Mississippi, you run it through this channel, you got a whitewater river just like that. What we've always thought is that this could be an opportunity to be a crossroads for Minnesota. You have an opportunity to bring kids from the north side of Minneapolis, put them in a raft with kids from Hastings or from St. Paul, and have them share an experience. What we need to do is invigorate the metropolitan area and all the people that visit this area into truly understanding what great opportunities exist in greater Minnesota for outdoor recreation.
The location of the proposed park is a post-industrial site downstream of the historic Stone Arch Bridge, right in downtown Minneapolis.
There are dozens of parks like this in Europe. It would be the finest one in the world. I mean, I've visited a bunch of them in Europe. I've researched this for 15 years. There is no more perfect spot than right here in the heart of the Twin Cities.
Right now, there's enough money appropriated in both state and federal levels to bring this project to a blueprint stage. That means working out the particulars of the water channel and other components of the park itself, and how it would integrate into the existing central riverfront of Minneapolis.
What whitewater parks really are is it doesn't describe the activity as much as it's a brand name for a certain kind of improvement. But the end result and what communities really benefit from is making a renewed connection to a waterway.
Communities strongly identify themselves by their assets, cultural elements, and natural character such as lakes, rivers, beaches, mountains, and forests. In the past, Minneapolis was known as the Mill City because of its tremendous production of flour. It was directly linked to accessible power generated from the Mississippi River. But like in many areas, that era is gone. But the falls still exist, or at least the elevation drop in the river. This is a chance to bring back some of that natural character.
What's neat about some of our parks, particularly our dam projects, is that we're able to bring in this swiftwater-rescue element. And that's the great thing about whitewater parks is they're multifunctional. You know, the swiftwater rescue is a clear benefit because you're putting people in your community that are best trained to deal with exactly the scenario that you most fear in terms of natural disaster.
I'm told one of the biggest impacts a whitewater park will have on a community is the economic impact. Parks that have been developed around the country in large urban areas such as Charlotte, North Carolina, or even nearby in Wausau, Wisconsin, for example, have seen tremendous benefits.
When you look at doing a park in bigger cities, like we did a big one in Charlotte that was not a natural river but a channelized one, $37 million in economic impact. When you take that same thing and scale it up to a town of 7 million or 2 million or 1 million, the economic impacts go up exponentially.
These parks create recreational opportunities that may not exist anywhere else close by. The thrills and excitement of participating in whitewater activities can really develop a passion for getting off the couch and staying active.
I mean, it's a great spot to come down, for me to come down and paddle. I'm down here almost every night after work.
I saw someone do it and I thought that looked interesting. Got up here on the river, scared stiff, went all the way down the river singing, oh my gosh, the whole way down, but you couldn't wipe the smile off my face. It was just so much fun.
People line up and get permits to run the Grand Canyon Rapids. We could offer the same sort of outdoor experience in the heart of Minneapolis to tens of thousands of people every summer.
If you'd like to help the Mississippi Whitewater Park become a reality, contact the legislators, senators, or governor of Minnesota to express your support. Or visit the Whitewater Park's website to see what you can do to help.
When we come back, we'll wrap up this edition of Life to the Max. Stay with us.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.